And welcome back to the DW Pod. I know you've missed us. We've missed you. Not really a hiatus, just getting used to our new schedule. I am 1/3 of the most electric podcast in sports design entertainment. I go by Thomas. Behind the camera, we got Big John Stud.
That's right, baby. I'm back.
I love the energy. And unfortunately, not for Ben. Alex isn't here today. Alex is in Omaha, Nebraska at the College World Series, working his ass off, as I've heard.
Yes, sir.
The setup today, Chris told me it went from 9 in the morning to 8 p.m.
Ooh.
That's
11 hours.
11 hours set up in that heat. But hey, job got done. I hope Alex is doing great. When he listens to this, he'll probably be mad at me for bringing that up. But, we do miss you, Alex. But who we got here today?
Oh, man. We got a legend in the house.
We got a legend in the house. Yeah, man.
I don't know if you call me that.
I respect. Well, if you don't, nobody else is. I respect you, man. We got our newest hire. I'm going to introduce himself.
What's your name?
My name's Ben.
We know that.
Yeah.
Ben, don't be nervous, man. You said you used to stream video games,
Yeah,
right?
I did.
What games?
I mean, Valorant, Rocket League, some of the popular games.
So
I
Rocket
threw in
League.
some Overwatch too.
Okay, so I know about those. What's the first one?
Rocket League or
No,
Valorant.
Rocket League is basically soccer with cars, right?
Right. Yeah.
But the first one was that some
Valorant is
DDR.
No, it's a shooter, but it's like a tactical shooter. It's 5 versus 5.
So it's not.
And you when you die for a round. You have to win 12 rounds in order to win the final game.
Did you get any sweet subscribers?
No.
Nobody.
I think the most viewers I got was 15 at a time when I was playing Rocket League.
So what I understand though, because I have a cousin, he's good at 2K, but he will just get on Twitch and people will just tune in. Like nobody he knows, and they'll just watch you.
Yeah.
So what is the goal to make money with Twitch? Like how many people do you hit?
So I'm not you have to be a partner.
Yeah.
In order to make money.
Okay.
So you have to hit 50 followers, have like a certain amount of time streaming, hold 3 concurrent viewers at a time. So I've got like all of the requirements except for the 50 followers. I have
how many
39.
Followers you got?
I think I have 39.
Listen, I got a Twitch account. I'll shoot you a follow.
Yeah, put me up to 40, put me a little bit closer.
So tell me this. So you got a new job here. What are you doing?
So far what I've been doing is warehouse management stuff. It's kind of tough to describe what I've been doing so far. I mean, I'm kind of all over the place in the office.
Yeah, you are handling some of the Dong Wayne stuff, so we can get a little closer to the
social media stuff going on,
Yeah.
but also mostly my main part of the job is warehouse management and events.
You will be handling it. We need to make it sound cooler than warehouse management. That sounds so old.
It does kind of sound old.
But event coordinator doesn't sound like the manliest thing either.
Yeah, it sounds like we make the events. But we don't. We just travel to
We'll
them.
think of something. But to tell the people, you also from Tennessee.
Yes.
What part?
East Tennessee, around the Knoxville area.
Okay. Oh,
Little town named Kingston, Tennessee.
You would have done better not saying close to Knoxville. As you see, I did choose this sweet jersey for you, though. For you,
I
being
appreciate
on the show
that.
today.
It is a sweet jersey.
It's okay.
It's a fake.
I'm from North Al, so we're really close to Tennessee. I don't hate Tennessee, the state. Now let's not talk UT here, which you're a huge fan of, correct?
Yes.
Since you've been born?
No, not since I've been born.
Really?
Really.
When did you decide to become a UT fan?
Probably about. Well, see, I was a Florida fan, which is like the worst.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Worst
big
fan
rivalry.
you could be in Tennessee.
Now we talking Tebow years?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. I like Tim Tebow.
You like scriptures in football?
Prison football. Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think I said, Ben? The way your eyes.
no idea
the way,
what you
John, did you see his eyes? Did you see his eyes, John?
I
think
did
you know
not,
what I
but I
said.
will look at it when I'm editing the video. I can't wait.
Something that does not pertain to scriptures at all. That's what I thought you said.
Well, yeah, I saw your eyes. You got a little excited. That's not the Tebow way. I know that
It is
for a
not.
fact. It could. That's the Urban Meyer way.
Yeah.
Do you like Urban Meyer as a coach?
Not now.
Why not?
Some recent stuff that's come out. It doesn't make him look good.
He was never a good guy.
It never was.
No.
I mean, if you go back and look at those Florida teams, if you see how many convicts and crazy teammates were on that team, it's just insane.
It was.
Aaron Hernandez was on that team with Tim Tebow.
Was Aaron Hernandez ever proven guilty?
I have no idea.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. I've met him before.
You met him before? Really?
We played in college on the same days. Did a lot of traveling.
Yeah.
I met him before. I'm not going.
Hey,
I've also met many. I played with some of his teammates.
Really?
When they transferred to North Al. Seemed like a really good guy. Things just went wrong.
Yeah.
Look, I know this isn't on the outline for today.
Yeah.
But talking about guilty and all that, it's been a while since we've been here on the pod. But how about old Amber Heard and Johnny Depp?
You know, I stopped being so invested in it once it was obvious what was going to happen.
Yeah.
But man, oh man, some of the stuff that she was doing is just hilarious to me. The big monster dump in the middle of the bed is some of the greatest stuff I've ever heard. Do y'all know the reason why she did it?
No.
Because she's crazy?
Was she angry?
I thought you knew the answer.
No.
I did too. That was a great lead in. Tell you what.
I see what you guys are saying now. Yeah, I
Tell you what, podcast listeners, we will give a prize to the best comment in the comment section about why Amber did it. I'm not saying it's going to be a good prize or an expensive prize. Probably a used prize that we find somewhere in the office.
We can give them some socks. We got so many socks.
Yeah, we'll send you a pair of socks.
Yeah.
Sweet custom socks. Yeah. But I don't know, the level of anger it takes for you to not want to do anything but shit in a bed is like you skip so many steps. Because at what point does the cuss out happen? Like, is that before or after?
How many therapy sessions did she miss to wind up at that place? So
I don't know, man. But Bid, back to you, my good friend. You also played college basketball. Oh shit.
Baseball.
I was about to say, let's just reshoot that.
I didn't see his face on that one that time. That was great.
Oh, man, you take some time off, man. You miss some steps. Yeah. Anyway, so Ben, if I understand correctly, you played some college baseball, correct?
Yes, I did.
What position?
I played infield and outfield.
Were you a good catcher?
No.
What
catcher, like you catch from the pitcher?
You said infield. Does the catcher not count as infield?
No.
What is a catcher then?
Infield is third, shortstop, second and first. Pitcher and catcher are just completely different things.
All right, so you don't catch anything.
I catch everything that's hit to me.
Okay. All right. I got you. What position did you play? I'm sorry.
I played second base and third base
nice.
mostly.
Oh, so is third base still called the hot spot?
Hot corner.
Hot, that's what y'all changing to nowadays.
Yeah.
The hot pocket. Some
hot
people
pocket.
like it called.
I never heard that.
Well, it's just hot over there.
That needs a
Yeah.
old hot corner bin over there, man.
Ben the Hot Pocket. I like that.
Hot
I think
pocket.
we got you.
The hot pocket.
I think we got you an office nickname.
The hot pocket.
What are some of your fondest memories of growing up in Tennessee?
In Tennessee?
Yeah.
Well, we lived on a lake. Or we didn't live. My house wasn't on a lake. My hometown's in a lake. So about every single weekend we'd take a boat out. It wasn't our boat. We didn't have a boat, but my uncles would have a boat, some friends. We'd go out there, go out on a boat.
Do some fishing?
Inner tubing. No, we didn't fish.
Y'all didn't fish?
We had like 6 or 7 people on the boat at a time. So we would go inner tubing, skiing. I never quite figured out skiing.
Yeah. No, listen, that's not a big boy sport. You know,
No,
this isn't like fat later
Ben's
in life
not a big
weight.
boy.
This isn't fat later in life weight. I've been big my whole life, so some things, I never got to do.
Yeah.
If there was something that you could bring back from your hometown to here in Montgomery, Alabama, what would it be?
I want the Tennessee Hills.
Really?
The Tennessee Hills are just...
I mean, what?
I miss it. It's so flat down here. It is.
Yeah. I thought he was
some
saying
hills.
the Tennessee Vols.
No, the hills. Bring in some landscape. There's just flat.
You're right,
Yeah.
though, because the minute you start getting, I'd say past Birmingham, that's when you start seeing the hills. And you're right. There's nothing here. It's just, I was just driving through the city last night, and it was so damn hot. Mm-hmm. There's just nothing catching anything. Like it is the absolute worst.
East Tennessee is a beautiful area.
It is.
No.
West Tennessee
West
could
Tennessee is
be
pretty
Alabama
flat.
for all that matters. So.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's enough Alabama slander.
I just mean landscape wise.
I mean, you're South Tennessean, right?
Listen. Okay. All right.
Oh, my bad. That's the one.
Yeah. Okay. We got jokes today.
I'm a little rusty on my buttons, but
Big John Stud.
yeah.
How have you been, sir?
Man, I've been I've been pretty good. This weather, we have been having weather in the area in the southeast. We've had forecast, and I think we've hit it most every day this week. And 99, 100 degrees.
Yeah.
And then you add the heat index on top of that, which puts you around 110. So I know a lot of people haven't seen me yet because I hide behind the camera, but as a chubby man, this has been a total nightmare for me. So I've got some friends from church, and we started playing pickleball last week. Have y'all played pickleball?
I've heard
Have
of
not.
it.
All right, think about ping pong, and you put like life-size players on the table.
Okay.
So it's half of a tennis court. It's ping pong blown up, whatever. It's somewhere in the middle, but it is fun. And my big self was running around last week, and I'm going today after work. I'm playing tonight. And
Outside.
I'm dreading. Yeah, I'm dreading. Last week was kind of a comfortable night, but tonight I'm already expecting a heat stroke. So
Don't say that, John.
I've already
'Cause you're
dialed-
up in the age where that's nothing to float around.
I've already dialed 9 and 1. I'm going to get that last one and be ready to go. So.
Do any of these church folks you play with have an Apple Watch? I just want to know how many calories are being burnt playing pickleball.
Oh, yeah, they do. I haven't asked, but I'll say before we start tonight, I'll say, hey, as a special request to Big TG, if somebody could see how many calories you're burning in pickleball.
I have in news as well. I used to consider myself a moviegoer, but the older I've gotten, the more I just haven't cared.
Yeah,
But I've heard the new Jurassic Park is terrible.
Really?
I've heard
And
that as
that's
well.
growing up loving Jurassic Park. Now, I didn't realize how bad the third movie was as a kid because I like dinosaurs. But then as more science comes out about dinosaurs, the more I feel betrayed. I mean, essentially, you could just call them giant birds.
Yeah. I've heard that they used to have feathers.
That's what I'm saying. Just massive birds. Are hearing that the T-Rex
Yeah.
can't run nearly as fast as it did in the movie.
Yeah.
It's just, and then we're talking like let's say if you take an elephant skeleton,
Yeah.
you would have never known how big its nose is.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's so much stuff to these skeletons that people are just making up. Mm-hmm. And, there is a whole conspiracy group who are going against Big Museum because they feel like they have been telling us these lies about these skeletons for years, and at the end of the day, they're just really mad birds.
I mean, it's certainly possible.
All right, I got to interrupt you guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is breaking news from India.
From India.
From India. I saw this yesterday, and I'm not lying. I will put a link to the article in the description of this episode.
Yeah.
There was a lady in India, and she was doing something, and it was near like
what you're
a elephant
talking about.
habitat or whatever. I don't know. I'm terrible at describing this. Suddenly, an elephant came and trampled her to death.
What?
Yes. So the family gets together. They're having a funeral for her. I don't know how they identified it, but the same elephant comes back, drags her body out, and starts trampling on her again, and then leaves. So that elephant obviously had some kind of.
So what did she do to that elephant?
I don't know,
That's the
man.
real thing. You hate always asking, why did they do that? But in this case, for an elephant, I've never heard about that from an elephant to do that. That's some serious hate.
Well,
Yeah.
elephants have a good memory.
Yeah, they do.
So
That's going to somebody's funeral and kicking over the casket in front of their family.
yes.
Imagine the people scarred watching that happen.
Where did this happen at, too? Like, they can't be, they got to be in like a small town right next to the jungle or something.
Yeah, it was
right?
kind of a village area.
Okay,
Can
that
you
makes sense.
imagine being at a funeral? I'm like, is that an elephant? Just watching it as it slowly gets closer.
But is that the elephant that already killed Grandma?
Yeah. Oh, those poor kids. Oh, look, an elephant. it just comes through and wrecks shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what she did. what can you do to an elephant? I've only heard good things about them.
Yeah.
And I have heard people getting trampled, but for the most
Yeah,
part, you
I
shouldn't be
heard that
around
But
elephants.
that's like an
Find us
accident.
cute.
Huh?
I heard that elephants find us cute.
Who told you that?
The internet.
Well, as long as the internet
Yeah,
says
I mean-
it, I think we're good to go.
I don't know how you find that out. Is there an elephant whisperer out there? Hey, actually, to be real with you, Dumbo thinks you're kind of hot.
Man, Ben, I'm so
man.
glad we hired you. We didn't
Ben,
have an
that's so-
elephant expert before you came
That's so
along.
damn funny. I heard they think we're kind of cute. How? Oh man,
And speaking of funerals gone wrong,
Jesus!
it was
Another one.
Yeah. Talking about, okay, some lady in Texas. I'll link this article to you. I don't know why I had all these funerals on my feed yesterday, but she had a problem with the family of the deceased. She goes into the funeral and spits on the corpse.
Really?
Yeah. And
That's
they-
some disrespect. right
Yeah,
there.
that's just sick.
yeah. That's just nuts. And they arrested her. And
Yeah,
it was a
well, I
felony.
mean, yeah.
so.
She's lucky she'd make it out of there without an ass whooping.
Yeah.
To
Exactly.
be honest with you,
That was my mother or grandmother.
Yeah.
You're not leaving that.
no,
funeral.
dude, not at all. And it's not. You don't have to worry about me. And y'all know how I am. My middle brother is off the chain. And he's going to be a doctor one day. That's the crazy part. He is real close to getting that white coat.
Congratulations.
Is John? What are you drinking?
No, I'm probably breathing heavy.
It sounded like I was hearing gulp, gulp, and I couldn't see your head. I'm like, damn. That's
Well, man, it's so
well, John.
hot.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and kick up the honey dripper and see some of the articles we've got going on this week.
All right, man. What you got?
And I'm going to start off with the first one. Go ahead and pull that up. Here's what it might be like to travel on a double-decker airplane seat. Now, Stan, Ben, called you the wrong name.
We do have a stand in
We
the
do.
auto. That's the problem.
I'll tell you this. What the first thing I see when I look at this photo is, man, that the people on that upper level, the bombs they're going to drop at face level, at face level to the people that's the most disgusting thing, because airplane farts are probably the worst farts you've ever had.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, it's mostly airplane food or you just eating food you've never had before. Mm-hmm. And so when you're on that top level, imagine the farts you're eating. What are we doing this for? I thought big flight is struggling right now with money. So why are they trying to put more people on airplanes?
I don't know, but that
I don't know if
would-
it's more people, if it's just like
That
more
is
space. It looks like more space to me.
Well, no, it looks like less. I'm
Yeah.
claustrophobic just looking at it.
Look at it. Go back, John. Look at this lady's legs.
Look how spread out they are.
at
You can't
any-
do that on a normal plane.
At any type of crash, you're coming out of there with no legs.
Oh yeah.
You're never coming out of an airplane crash, usually, though.
Nah, dude. Freebird. Some of them live. Skinner. Yeah, see, that's...
Yeah.
How dare you sit there and tell me you can't live? And imagine being a guy on like the upper level, stuck in the middle. Like these seats, first off, she's struggling to get in this seat. These seats aren't made for big people.
No.
So
No
I guess
airplane seats
it's
are.
good like people like Ben, they be like, oh, we don't have to get those fat bastards sitting by us anymore.
It's big people can't get anywhere on here. Big people would have to
They
step
cannot
up
fit
and climb a
in,
ladder.
Yeah, they can't fit in
Now
that.
they're going to have fat seats, and then you skinny folks can sit in there. I'm all for it.
Oh
They just move
yeah.
you to first class.
Instead of first class, you could have fat class.
well,
fat class.
dude, traveling to big cities, like normally, like I do get the bump. Hey, sir, you want to sit in the front? Yes, please. Thank you. But when like going to Dallas and places like that, I got to sit back there, fucking thighs touching each other, too close to the person beside me. I'm not for it.
Mm-mm.
Next, Jono.
All right, which one is it?
All right, next. Which one are you letting go? Looks like we got 4 different types of pizzas
Oh
here.
yeah.
We got New York, Detroit, Chicago, St. Louis. I'm going to say this first before we go to you, Ben. Did not know St. Louis was known for...
I did not.
Never heard that until today.
What even is that? Is it
This-
just cutting
it's
squares?
just thin
That looks
crust.
like Papa John's.
No, it's just thin crust pizza.
Thin crust with cutting squares.
No, just thin crust pizza. Ben.
Okay, just thin crust. Okay.
Hey, if any of our listeners worldwide are from St. Louis,
prestige.
we would love to try some St. Louis pizza. So you can send us one of those, and we'll let you know about it on the air next time. Go.
Which one you letting go, Ben?
Letting go.
Only one. You keep the other 3, so it's not that bad.
Probably Detroit.
You really?
Yeah.
When have you, now you've had this style before?
I've
right?
had deep dish before, yeah.
And so you've had Chicago too.
I'm not a big fan of deep dish.
I'm gonna tell you this: every other photos looks nice. That Chicago photo's terrible. That looks disgusting.
It's just you just flip the cheese and the marinara.
It's more than that.
That's all it is.
It's more. It's more than that. It's fantastic.
Look, I've never had it, and I know it's more than that.
What else is in it?
The butter crust,
The butter crust. That missed the best part.
the depth.
Yeah, you got John going to detail.
John knows his pizza.
You know how many YouTube videos I've watched on pizza? Last year, I was out of the office for 3 weeks with COVID. What do you think I did for 3 weeks? I watched videos on YouTube about pizza. So, not
Makes
the whole
sense.
time.
Jesus, John, that is the worst thing I think I've ever heard. Having COVID and watching food videos?
Yeah, well, I watched some Law and Order.
So you couldn't
too,
even
so.
taste anything when you got COVID.
And you got to think John was actually in the hospital for some
yeah,
of that time.
that's what I was thinking. When did he have the time?
Yeah, so that's a lot of food videos because the other time you didn't get to choose. And I know for a fact hospital TV wasn't set on the Food Network.
No.
Actually,
Get out of here. Don't even do that to yourself,
Yeah.
John. Go ahead, John. Which one?
Okay.
Which one of yours has to go?
I'm going to say Detroit.
Damn.
Like I said, I've never had Chicago, but Detroit, I just am not a fan of square pizza.
That's it. Nothing to do because the crust is so much better on deep dish.
Well-
it can get too fluffy
I hear you.
or too doughy.
And you're talking about the crust is better on a Detroit because of the
Yeah.
crust on it. And that looks fantastic. But pizza was never meant to be square.
No. Pizza's also was never meant to be lasagna, and that's what Chicago is.
Well, I'm not going to.
But I'm not going to turn it down.
There's no noodles. Lasagna is noodles. I mean,
Well,
It's not a
Ben,
fair
that's a
comparison.
great point. Was not ready for you to bring that up and called me out like that. Good job.
All right.
Also,
Tom,
realize I have my top button buttoned. Go ahead.
what's your what do you
Get
think
out of
that?
here, St. Louis. That flat crust, get out.
You don't like thin crust?
thin crust is not the same.
Thin crust is, you eat thin crust because you think you're cutting down on the calories. If you're eating
you're really
pizza,
not.
eat pizza. You know, enjoy the bread. It happens. It happens.
It's your cheat day.
Yeah. Just
let it
eat
go.
it. Yeah. You don't half-ass a cheat day.
No.
What's the point? Because you're just going to bring it to the next day.
See, I don't eat pizza for any type of crust or bread. I eat pizza for the cheese and the toppings
Nah, dude.
and the sauce.
I feel you, but I like to eat pizza for everything. Like crust matters to me. That's why for the longest I hated Papa John's. Papa John's crust.
You're gonna start.
Papa John's crust is a
If
little
you're going
bland.
there,
Yeah, thank you. Papa John's crust sucks.
But
Well,
everything else at Papa John's is
But
great.
they do give you the garlic,
Yeah.
which makes it 10 times better.
I'm telling you, what you got to do with Papa John's is get it well done. You got to get it baked well done. Changes everything.
John, there's so
then-
many Italians rolling over in their grave. You over here talking about well done pizza.
Well, if you're gonna go against Papa John's, I'm gonna have to go against
Don't you
your
dare.
little place.
Don't you dare.
Oh,
It's a
Domino's?
fine Italian establishment.
No, it's not.
It's pizza.
No, it's not.
How dare
it's
you.
terrible.
What are we
Get outta
talking about here?
He's trying to shit on Dom's.
Dom's. Oh, come on.
Yeah,
terrible.
exactly.
Dom's
dude.
is
It's
great.
terrible. Can we all agree?
No,
Pizza Hut sucks?
Listen,
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut
Okay.
is the worst
Yeah.
out of the chain fast food
There
spot.
you
I
go.
don't know how they keep. I guess people like that big box they got.
Yeah.
Sometimes
My
it's good
roommates
to
get it all the time.
Dude,
I don't know
there's
why.
nothing wrong with every 2 or 3 years again inside the box, but
Nah.
the way that they set it up, man, I don't. Now I tell you, when they first came out with the pasta, different ballgame.
Who's that?
Pizza Hut's pasta's off the chain.
Really?
Pizza Hut's pasta's off the chain. Ate it a lot in college. I think that's why I was overweight most of my playing career. I had teammates who worked there, and they would just bring it home and just set it out for everybody. But yeah, I'm getting rid of St. Louis style.
All right.
Now
So what's
this
the next
one, now that I'm knowing Ben was coming in, I definitely had to look up this one. Coca-Cola, Jack Daniels to sell Jack and Coke cocktail in a can. How excited are you for this, Ben?
Not at all.
Why not?
I've never liked Coke ever in my life.
The issue is not the Jack; it's the Coke.
I've never liked Coke.
It has nothing to do with the Coke or with the Jack.
No.
Well, doing some reading, this thing only has 5% alcohol, so it is
That's
pretty much
weak.
just a sugar bomb.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to get drunk off these, just go home. this is, and plus, most of the time, I've had those mixed canned drinks. They are awful. John O doesn't drink, so he doesn't understand.
Well,
which is a good thing.
I was just going to interject. I don't care what it is. I'm not a big fan of anything coming out of a can.
That's such an old man thing.
Yeah.
Like you
I
grew
like
up
bottles.
with
You
bottles.
want a glass
yeah.
bottle?
I love glass bottles. Yeah,
But
Glass
he grew
bottles
up with
are
that.
good.
Yeah. No. What's it? Sweet Creek? They got
Yeah,
some
yeah.
glass bottle drinks. Man, I tear them up every time I go.
it changes everything. But cans just don't do it, no matter what it is.
And sometimes, dude, the cans, it gets in the rim.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
there's with me, it's always poured up, and then that extra rim just now my shirt's ruined. You know, I'm out in public with a chest stain at 30. Like, what? Can you not get drink in your mouth? Next,
All right.
here we go, Ben. This one's for you. Which two songs are you getting up to dance to? And you got to choose one. We got Cotton Eye Joe, the Cupid Shuffle, the Wobble, Crank That Soldier Boy, the classic Electric Slide, and the Cha-Cha Slide. Ben's over here shivering, by the way.
It is cold in here.
Hey,
I'm over here reading to him, and he's...
haven't you ever heard that TV studios are cold?
Yeah,
No,
I have
never
to.
heard that.
Ben, you got to choose two to dance. Like, well, I mean, we're out. We're having a good time. There's beers and women, or dudes if you like dudes.
No.
Hey, I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying that the listener likes dudes.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
Yeah, Ben. But let's say you're out. This song comes on. You have to get up and dance to it. What are the two?
You're probably not expecting this, but definitely Soldier Boy.
Thank you, sir. I'm right
That
there
is
with
one.
you.
Wow.
Cranking that Soldier Boy.
And probably the second one would be the Cha-Cha Slide. Because that one's kind of easy. That one, it just tells you all the moves.
That does make sense.
Yeah.
Everybody clap your hands.
Wow.
Ben's got a good point.
It's super easy.
What is the point?
Being out with so many white people, I figure one of you all would choose the Wobble.
The Wobble.
I've never seen the way when the Wobble comes on. I've never seen anybody rush to the floor faster than middle-aged white women.
It's not a bad song, but like I just can't dance to
Wobble's
it.
terrible.
I just can't
Wobble,
dance
baby,
to it.
wobble, baby, wobble. Get in there! I hate that song. What about you, Big John Stud?
Oh man, you don't even want to know.
Well, if you say Cotton Eye Joe, I might leave the studio.
No. I despise dancing.
Such an
I
old
can't really say
man.
it's a shocker.
No.
Huh?
I just think it's a dumb activity.
You think dancing's dumb?
Yeah.
John, how are you supposed to woo the ladies before the night? If she doesn't know your hips
maybe,
aren't right, what's the point?
maybe some slow dancing, but
Yeah, but say slow dance.
but this is all these dances. Whenever I go to a wedding or a party or something, they start doing this. I just roll my eyes.
You're that one guy who on somebody's wedding day, you won't do the damn cha-cha slide.
Exactly.
What
every
a
single
terrible-
person's up and doing
What a
it.
terrible person. Everybody does dances on wedding days. I hate it, but all right, hey, we're to the left. I'm doing. It's their day, not John.
Nope.
You're awful.
Tell me. I'll take that.
All right.
I'm not gonna dance.
Let's move a little forward before John just gets all negative with everybody here. Ben, seeing how I think I got you by 10 years. Mm-hmm. John's got you by a good 30 or 40. So there are some things that we grew up with that you did not.
We'll see.
So I came up with a list of things. I just want to see if you at least know what they are.
Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and move forward with image one.
Okay.
Big Ben, what is that?
I do not know the name of it, but I've definitely seen it before and I've played with it. It's you stick it in the holes, right? And it's like a little light up
phrasing.
and those little grids.
Yes.
You stick them in there and they light up when you turn it on.
Correct. That is what we call a light bright.
A light bright.
Very fun.
Yeah.
But
I played with that at my grandparents' house.
it did. The fun didn't last long.
No, it did not.
Like after you made what you want to make the first time, you're like, I don't think I want to make a boat again.
And I wasn't a good artist, so I never could come up with anything.
Yeah, I mean those things, and remember the Etch-a-Sketch. Those things both. They would have commercials, and it would just be these amazing amazing works of art, and then you try to do it. It's like,
Yeah.
I could never figure out the Etch-a-Sketch.
You're so
here's
right.
an 8-bit tree that just looks like.
They would have paintings like this on the Etch-a-Sketch. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, Mom, got to have it.
Yeah.
I'll be good. Christmas present. You get that thing, and it's the worst gift you've ever had. It's like, you get, man, I should have just got the damn zoo books. All right, next. Here we go. This item took over the world. So hopefully you know what it is.
Beanie Babies.
Dang, all right, hey, listen,
Wow.
some of them are
That's
easy.
easy.
That's
Oh,
easy.
wow.
I had those.
You had
I
Beanie
I had
Babies?
tons of those. My sister had a collection of them.
Okay.
About 60.
I didn't know too many boys playing with Beanie Babies. It must be
Man,
a
I had a
Tennessee
couple.
thing. Which ones you have?
I had a stuffed dog.
Do you know if it's worth money now or is it long gone?
It's long gone.
Next.
Before we leave that, my mom had every one they ever created.
Really?
Yeah.
Every single one.
She probably still has
That's
them.
insane.
I can't remember if she does or not. And if they are, they're probably in an attic somewhere. And
Dude.
I want to go searching for
Yeah,
those.
dude, that is just.
Oh.
That's your retirement
It's a gold
plan.
mine.
yeah.
My grandma has these little black little sculptures. They're called All God's Children. And they are worth so much money, she just won't do anything with them. They will be mine one day.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Yes. Go ahead, Ben. This place right here, I mean, this is probably the easiest one on here.
I mean, it's right there.
But what
on
is
the
it?
logo.
What?
It's a movie store.
It's a movie store?
Well, you go and rent a movie.
There it
from
is.
there.
There you go.
All right.
We have one in my hometown.
Listen, I didn't think you'd get the first two, so that's why I put that on there. What type of shopping store is this, and what were they known for? My bad. Next.
Okay.
What type of shopping store is this, and what were they known for?
I have no idea. It looks like from based on the picture, looks like women's like coats or something.
Be close. You're close with women. This was the place in most malls known for the low-rise jeans. This place was popping back in the day.
What's the
I
low-rise
had-
jeans?
What are low-rise jeans?
Is that the ones
It's
that
almost the opposite of what you and your homegirls wear nowadays with those
they
high-waisted
flare
jeans.
out? Or
No,
what?
just on the
No,
stomach.
those are bell bottoms, you idiot.
It's I'm not from the damn 70s, man. I'm not talking about bell bottoms. Oh man, the only thing popped in my head was staying alive. God, Ben, you're damn funny.
So, the what'd you call them? The lowriders? Yeah, that's
No,
like
they're not low riders, John. Low ride jeans.
low ride. Yeah, yeah. Just watch Friends, the early episodes of Friends.
Yeah.
I've watched Friends before, but
What's her name? Is that who's
Jennifer
this?
Aniston?
Ooh,
Yeah,
I almost
she
said
wore 'em
Jessica
well.
Alba, and I instantly knew that was wrong. I was this close to blurting it out. Ah. All right. Next, these girls right here rocked the world. They owned it. They were the first of their, I won't say the first of their kind, but the first probably to go to the level that they went since I don't even know when, John.
I don't
Who's
know.
somebody that can compare it? Because granted, Michael Jackson was in the Jackson 5, but they were nowhere close to as big as these girls.
I do not remember the name of them, but I feel like I've heard of the name. They
Well,
kind of
you
this
better
picture
guess.
Well, that
reminds
narrows it
me
down.
of like
The
Avril-
girls.
They remind me of Avril Lavigne,
Okay.
like those
listen,
kind of music,
I
like that
am
kind of music.
It's not that kind of music.
It's not.
And I do like Avril Lavigne. What's this? You got a song Skater Boy?
Yeah.
Off the chain.
Yeah, she dropped a new album recently.
I'm not getting that excited, Ben. Calm down.
You should check it out.
I'm sorry. I triggered something with Ben. You like Avril Lavigne?
Yeah,
She's got another song too where it's real slow. I almost sung it. Anyway, back to these girls. Who do you think they are?
the only name that pops into my head is Gilmore Girls, but I know it's not right. Or the Cheetah Girls, but I know that's not right either.
Oh, this is gold.
I have no idea
God,
who those
this
people
is
are.
gold. I appreciate you trying. Big dog, these are the Spice Girls.
We
Spice
gotta
Girls.
get a
Yeah,
third
I've definitely
chair
heard that
here.
before. I didn't know what they looked like.
The Spice Girl, dude. When these girls came out, you heard it everywhere. Like you're too young for TRL, aren't you?
Yeah.
With Carson Daly, yeah, they ruled
Yeah.
it. Them Brit, and this group right here.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead
Oh,
next.
another group.
Who are these badass dudes?
Oh, that's a Blink 182.
John, when you record this, don't use my personal one because my mouth was just wide open. Ben, this is so damn funny. Give it another guess. Blink 182. Were they more punk rockish? I know John's a little older.
Yeah, that's what I listened to. That's why I guessed that.
You think that hair is punk rock?
Somewhat.
I can't lie to you. The guy in the middle. Is that Joey? I don't know.
I don't know.
I only know one of their names. Well, I know two. The gay one, Nick, and Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, Justin has the ramen noodle hair.
Is that how your highlights looked in college, John?
Almost, yeah.
Oh, that is brutal.
Poor guy.
Give it another one. NSYNC, man.
NSYNC. Okay, yeah. I've heard of them.
Now you're doing as good as I thought. This one right here is pretty damn hard. These notebooks took over my middle school years like nobody's business. And I don't know if they were still popular when I was coming in.
I've seen them before. I just don't know what.
So
you
they
would
were
call
still
them.
popular.
Yeah.
There's a brand. And you want to know what's funny? These notebooks were also some part of the reason I really got into art.
Really?
We could have done without that.
Yeah.
I almost dropped an F-bomb. real close, guys, as I just hit my mic. Well, I say this one won't be guessed. This is the Lisa Frank notebook. Most of the photos look like Lisa Frank. Let's go ahead and end it. This is a good one, John. These cups were only known at one destination. Now, you probably found them all over the place in like the later 2000s. But when they first came out, they were known for being in one place. What is that chain?
Is it a pizza place?
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Gaddy's?
Dude, I've never seen somebody get so close to scoring and then just give up. Guess again. Mr. Gaddy's is off the chain, though.
It is. I don't think there's any more of those anymore.
No, there's a residue of one here.
Is there?
It's probably gone now.
That was the best pizza place. We'd go there after every single baseball game.
They had, yes, it's a perfect place for after baseball games. They had an absolutely fantastic dessert apple pizza with some little icing drizzle, and their game room was fire. But no, this is not Mr. Gaddy's. Respect the guest, though.
I know it's not CC's either, and that's the only two chain.
Yeah, Jesus.
This is
buffet pizzas I know
we
of.
don't.
Every Friday night, my junior year of high school, every Friday night after football, we would go to this place.
Well, that's how am I supposed to guess that? It's like back in the 80s and 70s.
Of course, your parents hadn't even met yet, but whatever.
Ben's face of being startled, like, you didn't help me at all. This didn't help me one bit. God, that was funny.
So where's it from?
Pizza Hut, man.
Yeah.
This is Pizza Hut?
This
Yes.
is Pizza Hut.
Really?
Dog, we would eat at Pizza Hut before Wednesday night church service, and it was fantastic. You get these cups, and I don't know what the ridges on them. I don't know. They probably half-ass washed them. Probably got. It is a change spot at the end of the day.
No telling how many bacteria.
We just slandered
was-
Pizza Hut earlier too, and
Oh,
now
Pizza
you're saying,
Hut is brutal now, but Pizza Hut was one of the first buffets back in the day.
really.
You could go. Domino's has never had a buffet, have they, John?
No.
Papa John's for sure not.
Papa
You
John's
know.
is fairly new.
And plus, who knows how many N-words were going to get slung around if he did have a buffet back in the day.
What?
You haven't heard about Papa John?
Papa
John.
I thought you meant me. I was like, come on.
Number one, it'd be a cold day in hell before I call you Papa John. Are you kidding me? You thought that was a possibility? I'm almost offended. Papa John. Oh, man. Well, that has been an electric comeback episode.
Oh, yeah.
Ben, I highly appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate
Big
you having
John,
me on.
we had the energy today.
We did. I just want to say, Ben, other than your career as a gaming streamer, you did a pretty good job today.
Oh, appreciate it.
Hanging out with us podcast pros.
This actually went somewhat quicker than I expected. I should have pulled up more things because now I want to stump you. I was being nice. Like, if you wouldn't have guessed Blockbuster, I might have walked out.
Yeah, that was easy.
I think I still have Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 from Blockbuster. Never took it back.
That you played on the Nintendo 64?
Okay, not that damn old ass.
I used to play Nintendo 64.
PlayStation.
Oh.
John, did you have an Atari?
Actually, yeah, we did. Played Frogger, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man.
Let me see if I have any. What's your favorite Nirvana song?
Nirvana?
Yeah.
I don't know the names of any Nirvana songs.
Do you know who Nirvana is, though?
Yeah.
What? Who?
It's a band.
Who's the lead?
That's so simple. Do you know any Nirvana songs? It's a band. It's got to be,
Who's
right?
their
All
lead
right.
singer? That's an easy one.
Oh, man. I wish I had a Jeopardy theme song.
I have no idea.
Kurt Cobain, man.
Kurt Cobain?
What? All right, and that has been another episode. We really appreciate everybody coming here. You can follow us on the Twitter, the Instagram, the TikTok, all that good social media stuff at the DW Pod. We really appreciate it. We will be back keeping the same energy. And again, thank you all. We will have Designs of the Month going back again. We will have Teams of the Month coming back again. Just stay with us, and we'll be back soon. Roll damn tide.
Ben can't say that, but I'll say it on behalf of Alex and myself. Roll Tide.